Now, this one's interesting. So far, let's just take on the title. The gaming industry feels betrayed by the modern audience. I don't fucking know. Let's see.
Having a great weekend.
Am I the modern audience? I hope not. Am I? Maybe? I don't know if I want to be the modern audience. I'm not gonna lie. I was the audience from like 10 years ago, probably. I'm not gonna lie. That's when gaming was good.
I just saw something hilarious here over on Twitter. This tweet from Pirate Nation that reads, "People on LinkedIn
That's
blame
why I'm still playing
non-existing
Sleeping
modern
Dogs."
audience for Lost Records failure, not buying or pre-ordering
Hold on, what is it? People on LinkedIn blame non-existing modern audience for Lost Records failure?
or buying the deluxe version. Check it out from some entertainment
Hold up. For not buying or pre-ordering the deluxe version, give me a fucking break, dude.
lawyer person apparently says, on consumer responsibility, all caps, the penny still hasn't dropped for many consumers. I was browsing reaction to the Lost Records reviews this morning.
Ooh, I did want to try that game, but it I wanted to try it because I heard that it was from the people that did Life is Strange, and I was like, I liked Life is Strange, but I guess the people who did Life is Strange, I guess, lost their way or something, like every fucking studio has lately. And they made slop this time around, so I don't know. But who the fuck are you? Okay.
And couldn't believe what I was reading. Quotes like, the reviews aren't that great, and I'll wait for episode 2.
Oh, they're still doing it in episodes, so they only released episode 1. Oh, okay.
Interested, but I'm going to pass. These sentiments are coming from
Bro!
self-selecting consumers who are presumably interested in its themes and would claim to be supportive of its developers, but who are still withholding commitment. To reiterate, as a consumer, these are the ways you support a product. 1, buy it full price, ideally pre-ordering it, and ideally buying the deluxe version.
Ideally pre-ordering it and ideally buying the deluxe edition. Who the fuck are these people? This is the way to support a product. For one, you're lucky that people are even buying your fucking game. You're lucky that they even buy it to try it out. And then you want them to pre-order it, which pre-ordering is a fucking scam, okay? If I'm, pre-ordering died back when I wasn't standing out in front of the GameStop at 12 at fucking night trying to get my fucking Call of Duty, all right? That's when I didn't get the fucking, I don't get a poster anymore. Why would I pre-order? I don't get the poster. Why am I pre-ordering? I don't get the fucking poster. Fuck you. I don't get the poster. I don't get the t-shirt. I don't get the hat. I don't get nothing for pre-ordering anymore. I don't get to sit outside of GameStop, from fucking 10 to 12, a.m. to fucking get the game with a bunch of other fucking fat retards out there. I don't get to do that anymore. So fuck you. I'm not pre-ordering shit anymore. There's no point. Go fuck yourself. And then the deluxe version. Oh, I get the soundtrack. Deluxe version. I get the soundtrack. Go fuck your mother. Your soundtrack. Shove it up your ass.
Version. 2, play it. 3, get other people to buy.
I can't believe this.
It. Okay, before we continue really quick, if you don't know,
get other people to buy it, yeah.
The Lost Records,
well, if you make a good game, you will get other people to buy it. But that whole pre-ordering shit, dude, pre-ordering is fucking pretty much dead, not gonna lie. The only reason there ever is to pre-order now is to get early access. And even then, I mean, your favorite streamers are even getting earlier access than you who pre-ordered it, so you might as well just fucking pull up Twitch and fucking watch them.
This is the new game from developer Don't Nod.
Yeah.
Developers behind the Life is Strange games. We can see the description here over on Steam for Lost Records. Says, film your summer of 1995 and create memories of a lifetime with your new friends.
Yeah, but dude, this right here is what got me. Because I think I was looking at the Life is Strange games or something like that. Or I was looking at the second one because I seen it pop up in my recommended. And this came up and I said, oh, what's that? Lost Records, Bloom and Rage. I was like, oh, looks kind of cool. Okay. Embark on New Jersey. Summer of 1995. That sounds fucking cool. Creators of Life is Strange. I love Life is Strange. But then, apparently it's dog shit. So
27 years later, confront the dark secrets that made you all promise to never speak again after the fateful summer, with tags such as LGBTQ+, Choices Matter, 1990s, and Story Rich. taken a very brief look at the About section. It reads,
yeah, I didn't look at all this though. Yeah, if I spent my time looking at the rest, I probably wouldn't have liked it as much, but we'll see.
rewind back to the 90s and live the defining summer of 4 high school girls as they forge bonds through their growing friendship, their punk band, and an unexplained event that will forever change their lives. Experience the story in 2 thrilling parts. Tape 1, Bloom, launches February 18th, and Tape 2, Rage, launches April 15th. Rage will become available as a free downloadable update when it's released. According to SteamDB Analytics, there are currently 709 players in game right now, a 24-hour peak of also 709, and an all-time peak of 1,000.
No, we gotta see what the Life is Strange peak is. Hold up, we gotta see this. Hold up, I gotta see what the Life is Strange one is. Oh my gosh, hold up. Life is okay. Oh yeah, they have it all cut up into episodes. About Life is Strange, just one, right? Or no, Life is Strange Remastered. Should we do this? Should we do this? Oh my gosh, hold on. Hold on. Where'd the video go? Okay. Life is Strange Remastered isn't... I mean, for a game that's been out for I don't even know how long. But that's Life is Strange Remastered. Let's see Life is Strange Episode 1. Just because. Why not? Why not? Oh my gosh. You've got to be fucking kidding me. You've got to be kidding me. Life is Strange came out how many years ago? I mean, the all-time peak was 9.4 years ago. So I'm going to assume that's around when it first came out. Or maybe a little after. And that... You've got to be kidding me. Almost as many people have played this in the last 24 hours than people have played this brand new fucking game. That's crazy. Not gonna lie. Good lord, brother. And this ain't even like if you include this and the remastered came out a while ago too. Good lord, bro.
990. Okay, so we left off with this LinkedIn person telling people to buy games.
That's atrocious, by the way. Good lord. Did Avowed even do that? Avowed didn't even do this bad.
Games like this full price, ideally pre-order them, buy the deluxe version, play the games, and get people to also buy and play the games. They then go on to say, anything else pales in significance to those 3 things. You have to support what you want to see. Oh my gosh. This is particularly true.
There it is right there. They just, they just said it themselves. You have to support what you want to see. Ain't that something? Ain't it? So, when people don't support it, don't get mad. Don't get mad. Because evidently, they don't want to fucking see it. So maybe make something else. Crazy.
If you're advocating for niche or varied types of release, what you say or post does not matter. What you do, and especially what you spend, does. If you want more of a certain...
That's retarded. What you say or post does not matter. That's so bullshit. Because evidently, what people have said in post has only mattered. Because nobody was buying this, dog shit, fucking agenda bullshit that they were pushing for, the past 10 years. Nobody was buying it. Studios are going down the fucking hole. Nobody was buying fucking Concord. So, evidently, what you say or post does matter. Okay? It does matter. Because, they've been spewing this bullshit for, well, up until recently now. Now it's all burning to the ground. But up until recently, and you still can't sell any fucking games. So, I mean, evidently it does.
Protagonist, you cannot afford to fence it.
But yeah, vote with your wallet. Vote with your wallet, you know what I'm saying? And I love how they tell people, right? They tell people to, vote with their wallet, make their voice heard with their wallet. But when the voice doesn't support you, then it's wrong. If you don't buy what they want, then it's wrong. Ain't that something? Ain't that something?
You must buy. In the case of Lost Records, the developer Don't Nod has lost 90% of its market cap over the past 5 years.
Good.
It has done everything that advocates and activists have clamored for during that period.
Exactly. Because they're listening to the small minority that shouts the loudest. So evidently, posting does matter. Posting does matter because all they've done is post about dog shit. It's the vocal minority, and they listen to it. And look at where I got them: 90% loss in market cap. Are you fucking me?
To consistent commercial failure, including the pretty good Banishers. If it doesn't get a hit soon, it will have to lay more people off, and it will go out of business. Then those same people will mourn and decry the state of the games industry or dearth of diverse female protagonists. To which the only possible retort should be, did you buy Lost Records at launch?
Oh my gosh. That's so bullshit too. That's so bullshit too.
At the same time, a lesson for companies across media about who and what to value. What people say means nothing. A criticism from someone is meaningless if they don't routinely spend money and time on your products. Take book talk / romantasy books. That is an area that is consistently mocked and derided. Those opinions mean nothing. What matters? The people spending hundreds of dollars a year on books. Likewise,
the thing is, the people aren't spending the money on your product though. Like, that's what it is. You're saying all these people's opinions don't matter because they don't routinely spend money and time on your products. But the thing is, their opinion does matter because they would be spending money and time on your products. They would be potential customers. Because clearly they're spending their time and money on somebody else's products, and you can't get that. You can't win them over to spend money on your products, right? So, I mean, that's hello? Like, are we for real? If you go to the movies, right? All the movies are up there. You know? All the movies. All of them. Whatever. However many movies they got. They got fucking 5 movies this week. They got Marvel. They got Star Wars. They got, a comedy. They got, fucking Amy Schumer's fat retarded ass up there. What are you going to do? So what they're all doing is you're going to spend your money and time on one of these movies. So you have to make a movie that somebody wants to watch. You know what I'm saying? You got to win them over because everybody else is making games. Everybody else is making games. You got to win them over. So how are you going to do it? Well, it looks like, Life is Strange. Well, the creators from Life is Strange, which, I mean, it's been over 10 years, so I don't really know how many of the original people are left. Probably not many, I'm going to be honest. There's probably not many. I don't know. So I don't really want to say because I don't actually know. But clearly, the values have changed over there. But yeah, I mean,
core fans of a genre property are more valuable than a speculative viewer who might watch if you changed X or Y. You cannot afford to alienate a consumer spending hundreds a year on your IP. And so it is with games. The most valuable consumers are those who spend the most time and money playing games, especially games with the genre. Robin Boyer GDC wrote an excellent post last week on target audience, and I would add an additional question. What do people who spend over $250 a year of games and spend over 100 hours a year in our genre think? Why 250? Because unless you are from or Larian, it's naive to think that someone who buys 3 games a year is going to make your game one of the 3. Anyway, I hope people buy Lost Records because it looks like an interesting theme and setting, and I do think Don't Nod are genuinely talented. It's on PS Plus, so you can try it. So yeah, there's a lot of funny stuff to unpack.
And they had to put it on PS Plus. That's funny. They had to put that shit on PS Plus right away. Didn't they do that shit with Concord too? I think they did. From what I remember, I think they did that with Concord too. That's what they do with a new game. You'll only notice this on new games too. Because like something like God of War or something like that, that'll be on PlayStation Plus, but it won't be on PlayStation Plus for like 6 months to a year, right? But you'll notice if a new game's on PlayStation Plus, usually dog shit. Usually so dog shit they can't even sell it. And, it's funny how that turns out.
There, especially the part where they said, in the case of Lost Records, the developer Don't Nod has lost 90% of its market cap over the past 5 years. It has done everything that advocates and activists have clamored for. Guess doing that.
Over the past 5 years, I can't even think what, other than Life is Strange, I don't know what they've even come out with in the past 5 years, and they've probably come out with some shit. They probably have. I really don't know. I know they tried to make a second Life is Strange with like two brothers. That looked okay, but it didn't interest me. They made a bunch of spin-offs of Life is Strange, I know that. I think they're making another one too, maybe? Like another one inside the same verse. I don't know. But I could see how the market cap has gone down 90% because what the fuck have they done?
That hasn't really worked out so well, has it? But he is right how these sort of activists and like modern
what have they
types
done?
constantly decry the state of the games industry and never take accountability for the reasons why things are the way they are with certain companies in the industry. Because obviously there are still plenty of gaming companies that are not doing poorly. And the gaming companies that are doing poorly seem to have the recurring theme that many of them are Western companies that have delved way into DEI nonsense.
Dude, America, we can't make a game to save our fucking lives, bro. And it pisses me off.
Thing that those sort of people never admit. But anyways, let me know what you think about that stuff.
The Chuds won. Oh my gosh, brother. The Chuds won. Yeah, we sure did. I want more Chuds to win. Not gonna lie. People think they're entitled to my money. True. Like, this is what I don't get. They're mad that the gamers, that their audience, right, it doesn't like what they're putting out. They're like mad about it. And they're like mad that gamers are the way that they are and this and that they're not buying their games. But it's like, you're making games to cater to us. You see what I'm saying? Like, you're coming into our space. You're trying to sell us a product, so you should cater it to us, not get mad at us and blame us and vilify us when we don't want your dog shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck is that? That makes no sense to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, that makes no sense. I don't get it. That's like me going up to a group of vegans. There's a vegan group, and I'm over here trying to sell cheeseburgers. What the fuck? And I'm getting mad that they don't want to buy my cheeseburgers. What the fuck? Like, what? Motherfucker, you're trying to sell to gamers. So maybe, I don't know, maybe sell what the fuck they want to buy. You know what I'm saying? And they'll tell you what they want to buy. Boy, will they tell you. And they've been telling you. Problem is, you've been listening to fucking blue hair motherfucker on Twitter. That's really the problem. You've been listening to the anime PFP on Twitter. That's the issue. And, you know, not even the good anime PFP. Because, not gonna lie, there's some good anime PFP Twitter motherfuckers out there. Not gonna lie. There's some good ones out there. But the problem is, you're listening to, like, the blue sky motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? You're listening to the vocal minority. But it seems that the tides are turning. So I'm glad. Reminds me of, I heard once, it's not the duty of the customer support. Oh, here we go. Hold up. It's not the duty of the customer to support an industry. It's the duty of the industry to make something that the customer wants at a price that they can afford. Yeah. Because I promise you, yeah, games are $70. Whatever. Yeah, they're a little expensive. I don't even think that blooming shit or whatever was even $70, probably. I don't think it was. But they're spending that money on something. It's not like everybody's just not buying games. It's not like gamers just aren't buying games. They're just not buying your game. You see what I'm saying? They're not buying your game. They're buying Monster Hunter Wilds. Or is it Wilds, the new one that came out? I don't know. I'm not familiar with Monster Hunter World, maybe? I don't know. Y'all know what I'm talking about, though. They're buying that one. Me, particularly, I'm not buying that one. Although I have thought about it. I've just never played Monster Hunter before. But that's what they're buying. That's the shit they're buying. Okay? They're not buying, DEI simulator. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's just not happening. Just not happening, bud. Not happening.